Hi, welcome to Midnight Unboxing's review of the Nintendo 3DS, which was launched here in the UK on the 25th of March. We have done an unboxing video which we will put up on the annotations on this video. So we have the DSi XL on the right and the DS Lite on the left, with the 3DS in the middle, and these are just here for comparisons of what's new or what's different, things like that. Right, to get started is the first new addition, which is what the 3DS has been made for, is the two 0.3 VGA cameras on the front, with a tiny LED on just here, just indicating when the cameras are in use. They are 3D, obviously. They work together, so one will produce an image on the left, one on the right. Combine the two, and it'll give you stereoscopic 3D imagery. As for the sides, we'll turn all 3DSs. What's new is the volume is gone back to being a slider, as it was on the DS Lite, which is over here. You have your SD card slot, which they provide a 2 gig memory card with the 3DS itself, which is expandable as well. As you can see on here, it was the volume was a rocker switch. Not anymore. It's gone back to a slider. As for the back, your power cables have been switched. So your charger's now on the right rather than on the left. You have an IR port. Your stylus has gone back to being here next to the game, as it was with the original DS. Whereas on the XL it was on the side, as well as on the DS Lite. Your shoulder buttons feel a lot more solid and are glossy compared to the DSi XL and the DS Lite. Your game cartridges they look roughly the same, apart from the little protruding bit out here in the top left hand corner, well, top right hand corner on your, as I should say. What else? There's nothing else. Oh yes, there is. The switch, the wireless switch, is now not a function on the DS itself. It's now turned into a slider switch, which protracts back to its original position. There's an indicator LED telling you when it's on. Right now it's off, so if I turn it on, it will glow orange when it's on. This is the depth slider, which you use when the DS is open, which I'll get to in a bit. You have your charger indicator light and your power indicator light, 3mm headphone jack. The 3DS is glossy on the front, as it was with Think. However, it does change color as you go down. It gets darker or stronger, as you say. When you open the DS, the first thing that strikes you is the glossy top panel over here, with the 3.5 inch stereoscopic 3D screen, and there's a 3.3 inch touchscreen on the bottom. In my unboxing video, I've just opened the game. In my unboxing video, I did say that these three buttons here were touch sensitive. However, I was wrong. They are actually solid buttons, which you press. It features a home button, which I just pressed, and you can tell that it's gone straight back to the menu, rather than having to turn off the DS as you had to do with the DS Lite, or press the power button in order to go back to the menu on the DS XL. So you can resume your game and it will carry on loading it. Loading times are longer on the DS compared to any older consoles. You have your new analog stick, which helps moving around the augmented reality environments, as well as the game settings itself. You have your D-pad. Your power switch has been moved from right to left, and you have your regular power buttons. Now, the thing that sets the 3DS apart from any other console or handheld console at that, is this little slider switch over here, which is your depth slider, and this is what makes the 3D stereoscopic function work, and you can obviously turn that on and off. Now, in terms, the 3DS does feature a gyroscope, 3-axis gyroscope and accelerometer, which will allow you to move the 3DS and play with it like this and like this, which was more prevalent with the iPhone and the NGP, which is coming out soon as well. What else is there? There's not really much else to say. Overall, I think the 3DS is a good console. Apart from when you're playing older games, the backward compatibility does chop off the screen slightly on either side. So if Nintendo can work a way around that, then I guess, I mean, I don't see why people would not buy this in order to replace the DSi XL or the DS Lite even. Apart from that, the DS overall is a the 3DS is a very good console, and I would recommend people buy it. However, do not buy it if you're really going to be playing mainly the older DS games rather than the 3DS games. If you are willing to buy new 3DS games, or are going to play 3DS games a lot more than you are the older DS games, I recommend getting one. And that's it for it, really. I mean, that's about it. We'll have a video up soon on the augmented reality cards and a walkthrough on how to use them and what they're like. And from Midnight Unboxing, that's been the 3DS review. And rate, comment and subscribe, and thank you very much.